we have a new administration in Dhaka, and there were some interesting allegations made by the outgoing former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina of the U.S. involvement in her unceremonious departure. Any thoughts on that?
Well, it's like deja vu, of course, so given that we've heard allegations like this in the Pakistan context as well. No, I think that, Sheikh Hasina has always been, when she was in power, she strengthened relations with the U.S. The U.S.-Bangladesh relationship actually grew in a big way, economically, strategically, even in terms of defense. But she has always been suspicious of U.S. intentions just because of history. Because of, actual U.S. policies, U.S. support for Pakistan during the 71 war, as well as, the U.S.'s very strong support for Muhammad Yunus, who in recent years had become a bitter rival of Sheikh Hasina. So I think that her view is that the U.S. tends to side with her rivals. So I think that sort of fuels these conspiracies and these perceptions about the U.S. This was an organic, spontaneous mass movement in Bangladesh, triggered by a particular issue, job quotas that many people didn't like, and then Bangladesh's Sheikh Hasina security forces cracked down viciously on peaceful protesters, and that basically turned the country against her. These are internal domestic factors that drove the movement that led to her ouster. There was no outside role, whether the U.S. or China or Pakistan, because as you know, there have been allegations from mainly those in India, but also those loyal to Sheikh Hasina, that it might have been China or that it might have been Pakistan, not just the U.S. that was behind her ouster. But this was a mass movement. It was a traditional people power movement.